Penguin Random House Audio presents Ally Hughes Has Sex Sometimes by Jules Moulin. Read for you by Anne-Marie Lee. That weekend. In the end, it was Harry's fault. Harry Goodman had promised to help Professor Hughes around the house that Friday. He'd also promised the Friday before, and the Friday before that, too. But it was New England and baseball season, and 2004. The Sox were moving toward a 98-64 record that spring, and 5 months later, that October, they'd sweep the Cardinals to win their first series in 86 years. Harry grew up in South Boston, and it was a very emotional time. He said he could feel it coming. The loss of the underdog status, the triumph of victory, the shedding of the past, and having to look toward an uncertain future after success. So he was spending most of his days calming his nerves at Mulligan's pub. Ally sneaked out through the back door of Robinson, dodging her boss, Dr. Priscilla Patricia Meir. She headed east behind Menkoff, Brackett, and Partridge, and when she hit Brown Street, she turned left, hoping to God she could get in and out of Pembroke Hall before Priscilla came by or called. She had only one student, Jake Bean. He was it. Then she would go home and meet Harry. Jake lost her after the lecture. In the throng of students and halfway downstairs, Ally went right instead of left, and Jake turned left instead of right and took the front door, walking to Brown on Waterman Street. He headed north and caught sight of her at Meeting Street. "Professor Hughes!" He broke into a jog. "Professor!" Ally skipped steps up the Pembroke stoop, heaving her backpack, cell phone to cheek, speaking to the desk assistant at the East Providence Police Department. "So they weren't the guys? The guys you picked up? They were other guys?" She was confused. "Dr. Hughes! Professor!" called Jake from down the block, gaining on her. Ally disappeared inside. She didn't hear him. Despite the 2 lectures she taught each semester, the most popular campus-wide 2 years running, sold out, so to speak, she didn't feel like a doctor of anything, much less an assistant professor. Her grades were late. On Tuesday, Yoko had called in tears. "Professor, I'm sick." "Yoko, where are you?" Yoko hadn't returned her calls. "I can't walk. Willa told me. My papers are with me. I took them to Omaha by mistake." "You're home?" "I'm so sorry, so stupid, so dumb." "Stop, please." "I'm such an idiot." "Calm down, please. Mail them to me. Is your mother there?" "Mail?" "I'll grade them for you. It's no big deal. This is your health." Yoko paused. "Really?" "Really. Can she mail them today? Express mail? $10-20? "Mom!" Yoko yelled, and then said to Ally, "Hold on." Then, "Mom!" "Yoko? Professor?" "How many left?" Only like 21? Ally absorbed this. 21 papers meant 21 hours of grading, at least. She sighed. "Are you asking me or telling me?" Yoko always inflected upward at the end of a sentence as if she were asking a question when she wasn't. A way, Ally thought, to belie her brilliance, to seem less sure than she actually was. She had been first in her class at Yale. Yoko then said, 21, but 9 left to grade." Ally smiled. 9. She could do it. "Got it. Get well." "Professor!" Jake called as he flew into the building. He climbed the stairs to the 2nd floor. Ally shut her door and locked it. She dropped her backpack, crossed to her desk, and gathered the papers from Omaha. She was late to meet Harry, but Harry was always late himself, and not by minutes. Harry was always
Sample complete. Ready to continue?